too bad. Let's put these back in the box. Shuffle up our cards and get into our first game of the night. And as we do, please get yourself nice and comfy, my friend. Despite what you just saw, these cards feel great. So good that they kind of glide. But after a game, they should be pretty set and seasoned a bit. Any predictions? I'm thinking a funky night. The first thing that came to mind was win but no fat stack throughout our night. But who knows at the moment. That's a little bit of a tough start. Only one play to make. Let's do it. Well, dang. Not many encouraging signs to start it. Triple eights, I just realized. And you know what? That is a fitting start to our night. If it's gonna be a funky one. As there's nowhere for that queen. 5, 4, 6, 3, 9, or king. Unfortunate start. But that just gets me excited for what's to come. Not a single, only one card actually flipped. Triple fives, triple aces. And I think that's it. Nope, triple twos as well. That wasn't the deck's fault. The cards got on the full. Which is actually really interesting. And how many times you shuffle a deck. And how many times the possibility comes of a card falling and hitting each other. But it doesn't happen as much as you would think. I'm gonna test you. Kind of. When a deck of cards is, they all have texture that are kind of well made. Can you hear it? The little ridges. And typically little bit of a softer sound as they fall because the air cushioning really dampens out the fall of the card. So you could go back and watch a video with the deck and you could hear its quality. Typically, I don't like them when they're too light sounding because the handling can be a bit slick. I usually like a deeper sound, and that also can be attributed to a thicker card. But more often than not, the ridges are just a little looser or not as close together. Just barely more encouraging than our first game. And double queens once again. That was funky. Okay. Maybe. I'm not sure if you noticed, but there was a little bit of extra shavings on the cards when I opened the box. So that could be part of the reason, a little more rigid on the edges, which usually I like for better handling. Have to go this one, just too little in the play possibilities so far. Opportunity. It looks like that was the right decision for us to make. Come on. That's not what we want to see. Give us a king or a black queen. There's the black queen. Now show us a couple kings. Or a fat stack. There's our fat stack. And make that a couple of fat stacks. Alright, cool. Well, we're stuck nowhere at the moment for that 3. Let's make somewhere for that 3. And let's make somewhere for this 3. Ooh, nope. It's fun getting to 2 fat stacks because our chances of winning just shoot up drastically. to settle. Oh, what am I doing? We're gonna have to settle for just the 2 and a victory in this game. Nice bounce back. What do you think of this deck so far? For some context, this is part of like a Japanese series of playing cards. So there are multiple of these that are very similar, I assume, in art style, following the same chilly weather theme. And I thought they would be a little more vibrant, because right now I'm getting a little bit of a Thanksgiving, Halloween limbo feel with the coloring. And then the art, some sort of like RPG, fantasy, anime type feel. Spades, clubs, hearts, and diamonds in order. Ace to king. Victory shuffle, take 1. Ooh, big hiccup. Ace to 7. And 8, 9, 10. Almost half the deck. I'm feeling a hot start on this one. And that was not a pun. I would classify 4 to 5 plays, especially if they're stacking upon each other, to be a hot start. Alright, so 1, 2, with 3 doubles on the field already, and a triplet. Okay, not a hot start, a dangerous start. Like, that looks more like Christmas than anything. But maybe like a New Mexico Christmas. Shout out to all of you New Mexicans out there. Alright, let's assess this. Double kings, double sixes, double fives, triple queens. That's tough. Very tough. got 7, 10. Okay, now we'll at least earn a fat stack for this effort. Our third of the night, I believe. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Wow. We really just did that. Okay. Come back. Somebody type it in below. Ridiculous comeback. Damn. I was not expecting that. It seemed like a long game. For the second time of the night, all of these spades, clubs, hearts, and diamonds. Oh, that is not a good shuffle. Let's see how we did. Shows what I know. Give me a second. So, all of the yellow-orange cards paired up. So 13 pairs, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 pairs of 26. Very solid shuffle. On to game number 4. And as we do, let's give this deck its rating. A very good deck for handling, durability. Looks are different, nothing great. triple sixes. How unfortunate. Better not see another 8 flip itself. Alright, here we go. It feels kind of similar to last game. For some reason. And there is another 8. Surprisingly not too concerning with our spacing at the moment. But we definitely need some face cards to get down to have a chance at clearing up this mess. Okay. Interesting. I would really love a yellow/orange 9, now triple queens, or a yellow red 5. But now, I don't know. Lots of stuff is moving. Fat stack number 4. Oh no. Oh yes. We're not playing that one. Alright, we have to go with this 8, which will then give us our 5th fat stack of the night. Awesome. This is ridiculous. Alright, so a 2 and 10, nowhere to go, kind of. We're gonna leave it like this. Is that the clincher? I think that's the clincher, my friend. We have just won back to back to back games. A great night for our solitaire stats. And we still have one more game to go. Oh, I just thought of another way to track solitaire stats. Deck win percentage. So obviously, how many games are played with the deck, like in its introduction, maybe in a special or something. Plays per deck. Just a play in general. Now that could give an interesting insight, but that's just another ridiculous statistic to track over all of our episodes, but it would be very cool. All the spades. All of the clubs. Hearts. this one felt better, so it's gonna be worse. Oh no. Just the 4s and 3s not paired up. So 24 of the 26 altogether. Can we get any sets of four? Let's find out. Nope. Nope. That is ridiculous. Only the aces. So, 11 opportunities. One that went through. Each victory shuffle has gotten better than the last. And you know what's interesting? I did say at the beginning tonight's gonna be a funky night. Or unusual. And I think our comebacks and our wins, that's pretty unusual. I got confused for a second. I honestly forgot where I was at. Then I looked at my hand and saw a deck of cards. And snapped right back into it. Again, New Mexico Christmas. Not to be confused with Christmas style, which is amazing. Triple threes, triple aces. Third play. Alright, we're already to the end of this one, most likely. Give us a queen, preferably yellowish orange, and a yellowish orange 10. That could change things, but a dumb 7. Let's do a thorough check, as there's nowhere for that 9. Jack. 5. 9 and king, pick it up from there. And we are still kicking in this one. Well, I guess kicking isn't the right word, more like softly moving our foot. But one more fat stack before everything is said and done for our 6th of the night. Alright, so our foot was just going like this. Now it's like that. So a little more life to it. fat stacks will be the end of that for tonight. But we still have a chance, a small chance. But there is an occasional kick in our feet. Nowhere for that 9. Nowhere for that 8. 9 or 9. No, no, no. Well, my friend, that's it for this one. Very fun night all around. I hope you enjoyed. Let's see the culprits to our final game, and it's 9 cards, fittingly. 6 fat stacks and 3 wins. Pretty solid triple 10s with those triple 9s, of course. Alright, I am off to do some mischief. Please have yourself a relaxing remainder of your day and night. Many sweet dreams when you do. And until